Table 52, Nelson, David Valera, 114. Table 60, David Castillo, Evan Smelter, both 1 and 4 on table 60. Table 57, David Gregg, John Lopez, Tim goes to 5, John goes to 3, table 57. Table 47, Ray Whistler, Matt O'Meara, both 1 and 4 on table 47. Table 51, Mike Crystal, Sam Bull, pinball. Mike goes to 3, Table 53, Evan Walker, Aaron Mayrow. Table 54, Larry Chalet and Brian Anderson. Both going to 4. Table 54. Table 64, Summerfield after Augie and Wallace. Summerfield was on 4, Augie was on 3. Table 64.
Hello, hello, hello. This is Justin Lee coming in from Chinook Winds in Lincoln City at the WBCA 9-ball 2024. We just lost to Maxson and Cliff Maxson and Melina Ortiz, and they are now facing against Bernard and Walding. Bringing up the chat here. If anyone's in the chat, give me a shout. Say hello, where you're from, if you're coming down this week. If you're coming down this week, make sure to check us out at the EvoSports booth for some free candy and some patches. The 8-ball looks a little strange here. You don't want too much angle on this 8-ball since you don't want to run into the 9-ball. So Melina's going to have to do a little bit of cue ball movement here. I like that. The angle's still a little bit big. I think it is better here to knock into the 9. We'll see what Cliff does here. Yeah, knocks into the 9-ball, but unfortunately misses the 8, leaving a pretty simple out for the incoming team. Hey Clay, what's up? Watching from the hotel room. I love it. Reasonable 10-ball to make it 3-4. Boom. Nice, nice. A lot more comfortable than me, Clay. I'm ready for bed as well.
Table 54, Jorge and Ashley. Jorge goes to 3, Ashley goes to 5. Table 54.
Hey, Cindy. Starting off this rack with a dry break. No clear shot on this one. Definitely going to be pushing out here. I like to push up to this rail here. Here, maybe leave the bank, but everybody in this tournament is capable of making that bank. Do like this, tie up the top three, make the three a little bit more difficult. The one goes in the side, but the pocket is small, and even if they're going for that bottom left pocket and comboing the 8, the 1 is going to come out and come into the middle of the table. So yeah, it tries to come into that 8 ball, but leaves it hanging. I think they shot that a bit quicker, just because of where that 3 lies. There are some problems on the table, so he might have elected to kind of just give them the first shot at this table. But Cliff and Molina were definitely shooting lights out against us, so I don't expect anything different now. An okay angle on this 2. You could probably draw it off the 8 to give yourself a better angle backwards. You kind of want to come out in this line and not too far, so you can still cut the 3. But in order to come out in that line, I think you're going to have to shoot off the 8 ball.
44, Dave Guerrera, Justin Rutledge, both going to 4. Table 44.
Oh, and miscues. So in this position, I think I would elect to probably play for the 3 foul. 3 being quite difficult, and there's a quite easy roll up to the 10 and pushing the 2 up to the pile of balls in the top, making your 3rd foul easier. I think they're going to elect to try and combo the 10, which I think is a little risky. You can leave the 10 in front of the pocket.
Table 51, Alex Brown and Tom Holt, both going to 4. On table 51.
Yeah, this is risky. I would want to play some kind of 2-way here if I am going to be going for this.
Table 49, Louis.
It didn't lie out. It didn't end up lying too bad. The 7-10 is pretty tied up now. Neither goes, and the 3 is still in a very tough position. Yeah, I think Cliff is looking to follow the 2 and maybe seeing if the 3 goes past the 6. I almost like the cut of the 2 into the side pocket, and then the cue ball coming off 2 rails this way. I recognize I put the line through the side pocket, but you get the general idea.
Table 47, Lisa Solfridge.
Some distance from with the 10 ball now. You know, if someone was extremely aggressive, they could be, you know, playing the 2 and then doing something with 3, 6, 10 maybe, or 3 ticking off the 6 for the 10. Be interesting to see what how Darren chooses to approach this. Draws and tries to play for the 3, but unfortunately now has no clear shot on the 3. There's a great chance for Molina to be on the offensive now. I do believe the 7 passes the 10. I think the most important thing to do here now is to get on the right side of the 5 to run to get to the 6. But from where they lie now, it's going to be very tough to even get to the 5 without bumping the 6 altogether. I think you almost want to intentionally run into the 6 and use the 6 for shape. So the cue ball would come off the 6 and out this way. Although this is quite difficult. There's too many balls in this top right corner of the table for them to really navigate through. And hey, if anyone in the chat has a better idea, I'm looking at the chat, so I'm open for suggestions on what people think they should do. I love that kind of stuff. Wait, Clay, aren't you supposed to be playing the final of this, like the winner of this game? Shouldn't you be over here shooting some balls? Yeah, that's what I expected as well. And like, he tried so much. I think he was even maybe going for that 10 ball. So they're definitely going to be going for that 6-10 combo after this. They do want to be a little bit closer to their work. The 10 is on the right side of the pocket, so you do want to have to hit this. You do want to hit the 6 pretty nice, and I think this is perfect. So I'm going to expect them to make it even right here. We have an even match, folks. Even match, even race to 5 now. Hey, why don't you come by earlier and join me in the booth?
Table 37, Michael Murphy, Summerfield. Summerfield goes to 6, Michael goes to 2. On table 37.
Another dry break. The balls do seem to be. It does seem harder and harder to make balls on the break. At least that's what I found over the last couple days. The pockets are starting to close up a little bit and rattle a little bit more. So anyone coming in soon or in the next few days, make sure to buckle down and take a little bit more time in aiming. This is an interesting position. There is a lot of space for the cue ball to be for this 2 ball, but you definitely want to give it a bit of an angle such that you can break this 3. And I think preferably with topspin, so you can, make sure that you still have a shot on the 3. Yeah, that looks nice. Yeah, I want to make sure that after you come off the long rail, not to hit the 9-ball too full, or some bad things can happen there. Definitely want to push through that 9-ball and make sure you don't get stuck behind it. Yeah, just enough. Sorry about that, guys. I'm just getting some other stuff done. This Rex seems pretty tic-tac-toe from now on. Good angle on this 7. I think they have a full pocket for the 7 once you come off the short rail. Make sure not to hit it too hard. Oh, it looks slow. Gonna have to play for that side pocket. Which might be what they played for. But definitely a much smaller area to play for if you are playing for that side pocket. And now Bernard Walding has a 1-game lead. The race to 9, 5-4. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. And let everyone know about all the great matches that are happening this weekend here, this week, at Chinook Wins at Lincoln City. And if you're just coming by, make sure to drop by as well. Tons of minis all week. A lot of great players to watch. Wow, making both balls in the second row. Fortunately, the one is on the other side of the table. clip it thin if you want to play safe here, or just split the balls. I don't think this is going to do it. A little lucky hitting the horn. And now Molina's left with no angle to get back to the 2. So she's going to probably elect to play safe here. No reason to be offensive in any way. Yep, clips the 1, brings the cue ball up. A little fortunate. I think she wanted to be behind the 4 and be behind the 3 for the cue ball. But I do think if Darren does go for this pot into this pocket, the cue ball does track this way. So I sometimes find even like having that thought in your head makes this shot a lot harder. Plus he's on the rail, so it is. Yeah, almost going for a wild whack here. Not sure what his true intentions are. The 110 is available now, so, and with no real attack options here, this might be the play and bring that cue ball all the way back out to here. It might be worth it to just call the 10 ball. Ooh. Wants to travel a little bit further because now there's the 10 carom. It is a little off. It really depends how far up that 10 ball is. But I do think you can clip the 1 around this area here. Yeah, exactly, and be able to clip it in. That's huge. A 2-point lead now, 6-4 in quick succession. Puts a lot of pressure on your opponents when you get 2 points that quickly. Nice controlled break here. They want to make something because that 1 is right in front of the pocket. I think it's actually on the lip. Making this a little bit tougher. You might have to put some inside and spin off the rail and into the 1. Yeah, you can see Darren putting in a lot of left-hand spin here. Trying to spin that ball in. And you're not guaranteed a shape on that too. Yeah, you can hear them say that's the best possible shape you can get from what Darren was trying to do. Fortunate where he ended up where he is, sorry. Wow. What a shot. That is huge. And we were just talking about how quickly 2 points, how quickly a difference of 2 makes. Think about how that was in the span of maybe like 10 minutes. 3 points. We went from Bernard Walding down 3-4 to being up 7-4 with 2 very quick early 10 balls. That was impressive. Great read on the carom and the angle for that. Here comes another push. Strange spot to push in. I would expect you can't do a kick and stick, I think, from here. And you do have to add a bit of spin into the one. But I think you can keep the cue ball in here if you really get a nice solid hit on the one ball. And now we have Colin Sue joining us in the booth. How are you today, Colin?
Good, but I haven't played any game yet. I didn't play Scotch Doubles.
Nice. Yeah, she didn't want to pot that ball at all. The kick and stick worked out quite well for her. If she didn't hit the pocket, she would have came out into this space here, which would have been quite nice. But now leaves Cliff Maxson a difficult shot on this one and has to kick at it.
Oh, he's using left English to kick it.
Not the worst outcome. I don't think he has a pocket into the... Yeah, we can check with the line here. I don't think it passes the 9. Maybe off the 9.
Okay, he can carry him?
Yeah, carry him off the 9 here. Yeah, I think it was tough. And very luckily, lose himself up to the 6. So again, I don't think there's an easy shot here. I think... aside from the great shots they made on the last 2 early 10s, they are getting a few rolls here. And Melina electing to lightly tap the 3 rail first. What do you think, Colin?
Would you leave shot like this? Like I feel this is like give a lot of
gives a lot of chance.
Yeah, give a lot of chance to your opponent.
It also depends if the 2 even goes. If the 2 doesn't go, then I think it's good.
Yeah.
But here, like, that's what I was gonna say. Like, do you rather like kind of just play here for the 3, or would you rather like come all the way back to the side for the 3? Option 1 or option 2? Option 1, option 2.
I will always try to push the next triple and the cue ball away, so like to the opposite of rail, so probably 2.
So you would do option 2.
Yeah, I would always try to get to the other rail, get as close as I can.
I like option 2. You can shoot a little bit harder.
Yeah.
Kind of have to baby this and drag it if you wanted to do option 1.
Oh.
Boom, there you go, and over hits it. Darren's not gonna like this. Even if he pots this 3 ball, he's forced to put topspin. So the best he can do, I think, is here.
Yep.
Yeah, he's jacking up, and now it's gonna make it really tough. Yeah, he was able to get that cue ball to travel backwards, but having the pot and the shape here, tough, tough, tough.
I think this one he will do drawing like this way and then here.
No, incredibly tough.
Yeah.
I think the best shot was to play safe there. Maybe hide the 3-ball down table around here.
All right.
So this is a great chance for Bernard and Walding to get onto the hill. Top spin. Yeah, nice check spin coming up for that 5-ball.
Oh, nice shot.
The angle's still a little big. Definitely didn't want to be giving that big of an angle to Darren. But I think you can float it here. I think you can float along this line here with a bit of right spin. Let's see if it travels along that line.
I just
Oh.
scratched something like that in minutes. I pot the ball straight into a pocket and then cue ball straight into another pocket.
No, well, thankfully, they aren't in minis. A little funky here.
No
I think you
follow.
can throw the 6 in and stun it forwards. Oh, just goes all the way around. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. Although, because this shot itself on the 7 is not easy, and that 8, I don't know if it goes in the bottom right. So when there's limited pocket choices, you do want an easier shot before it. And I would not say this is an easy shot. But then again, there's a reason that I lost.
Alright.
Yeah, it comes inside.
Oh,
Very
hey.
nice. Not bad. He doesn't... Body language tells me he wasn't very happy about that, but
Yeah.
I feel like he should be. I think he wanted to hit closer to these 2 points so that he can be farther along and closer to the 8. But honestly, for the shot that he had, not bad at all. Make sure not to clip that 10. And because he didn't want to clip that 10, he overcuts it. Now,
What would you do on this shot?
oh, I would just play top spin. Come out.
Yeah, okay, similar.
You can even put a bit of outside spin here. Make the pot a little bit easier. Yeah, a little bit too hard, I think, and it goes into the pocket. So I was definitely feeling that against Molina and Cliff, where we were scratching and fouling on shots that we probably shouldn't have, and I'm sure Cliff and Molina are feeling that now to themselves, especially now that we expect facing an opponent on the hill. Clay, you better start walking back. I hope this game goes for another five racks.
Yeah.
But you might need to start warming up soon. But never count any team out until the game's over, because especially at this level, you can start putting a few racks together, put pressure on your opponent, and things can turn pretty quick. So the game's not over till it's over. And I think if Cliff and Molina can put together a break and run here, it could really help them out in terms of morale and confidence.
Good break.
Lost the cue ball a little bit. The 7-9 tied up.
I think in tempo break, you shouldn't let the cue ball follow through the rack.
It's not like
Should
you
be
want
drawing.
It's not like you want to. It's you want to stun it in the middle of the table, and so you have to put top.
Mm-hmm.
Table 38 doesn't advise in the iron. Dustin goes to 4, Niner goes to 3, table 38.
Hmm?
It's gonna be rail first and spin into the 1. Try to get the cue ball to also travel in this line. I don't think Darren's expecting to pot it.
Oh,
Oh, very nicely done. Unfortunately, hangs it. But you can see that he was going for also a kind of two-way safe. He didn't have a shot on 2, even if he made it.
Alright. The 1 ball is pretty deep in the pocket. Okay.
Yeah, that was a lot harder than I expected Cliff to shoot this. But comes nicely into the middle of the middle of the table, but definitely leaving a lot of that to luck. Oh, nice breakout here. Again, rolling the dice a little bit. And potentially has a shot on this 3 ball. But another tough positional shot for Cliff. I think he's just going to elect to play safe here. Yep, put it behind the 10 ball. Nicely done.
Yeah, only way to kick this might be just a 2-rail shot. But I'm thinking 7 might be in the way of 2-rail shots.
Well, you have the very clear 1 rail.
Yeah, but I feel
the 2 rail had the 7 is in the way. The 7 is in the way of the 2 rail.
Yeah, that's why I say 1 rail. Yeah, but 1 rail right now has the 6 blocking your bridge. I kind of don't like that, but probably 6 is not blocking that much because the angle would be this way. Okay, yeah, probably here.
Yeah, I don't think no player at this level is going to care too much about that 6. You're going to be shooting. Your bridge hand is going to be past it, and your cue is going to go next to the 6. There's nothing really blocking your cue ball.
Okay, I'm not in this table.
That's not kind of what I meant, but it's interesting though how many of these balls are blocking different avenues that you could be going down. Yeah, he's looking at the 1 rail.
Well,
I really think this is the only option. I'm surprised he picked the top right corner and not the top left.
but
Oh, that's unfortunate. I barely clips that 9. Would have made contact if it didn't. I did find these rails have been closing out my kicks and banks the last 2 days. So I keep kicking and banking short. So especially with power, it eats a lot of that angle up.
right. Yeah, I feel like those diamond rails. I mean the table here, the rail is like pretty sensitive. Like if you a little bit overpower, you shrink a lot. Oh.
A little careless, especially with their opponents on the hill, and this is a great opportunity for Bernard and Walding to clean up here. Bit of a back cut on the 6, but a natural position for the 7.
Yep.
I would even throw this a little bit with the with right spin so that I don't, I can give it a bit of oomph and then just float over for the 7.
Nicely done. I don't see night ball goes into side pocket.
It does not.
Yeah.
Yeah, well played. Just play forward, play the 9 in the corner, and then 10 in the same corner, and
The keeper is gonna throw upside, right? Just forward. Okay. A little bit too straight, but that's fine. Just slightly throw it.
no, the difficulty is if he has to pound it. The pockets aren't as accepting now, so this is missable if he pounds it and doesn't get enough. So quite the tester if they do want to win this. But again, at this caliber, I don't expect them to miss this.
All right.
Nicely done, and that's our B side final match. So make sure to stay on EvoSports